Hello everybody, my name's Euphorya. Welcome back to Let's Play Lethis. And this is episode 2 here. We're in campaign mission 2, Hasselport. There you are, my dear Everett. Yet we do not have time for courtesy. Believe me, I would have given this task to somebody else if I could. Yet recent catastrophical events urge me to address you. Oh. Please hurry to Hasselport. You literally have to save a city from drowning. Oh my god. Alright, so we need 200 bourgeoisie in level 4 manors. Can do. 15,000 florins in your treasury. Also a can do there. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Alright, we haven't seen these before. These are steam vents. So this is a steampunk. I don't know what that is. A steampunk setting here. So obviously we need steam to run all the fancy contraptions that we may have. So that's going to be kind of cool. And let's see here. So our people are going to come in from here. So I'm going to start building a road. Now, keep in mind this is totally unnecessary. There's no need to attach a road to this entry point at all. It is absolutely just because I have my weird, things. I like to have a road attached to the entrance. That's just the way it is. Now our fertile land for farming is down here, and our steam is up here. And then we can do some mining up here. So you can see here, these are copper veins. These little gold things, these are iron veins. We'll probably need that eventually. But I think I'd like to build my main city population on this little island here. I think that'll be cool. So let's see if I can get a correct... let's see if I can get a good kind of lay of the land here. So I want a 6x23 area. So let's start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Cool. And then I want then I want 23 down. So let me see here. 2, 4. In fact, you know what? Let me just build houses. This is a faster way to count. There, leave a space of 3 for the shop, and then 5. Perfect. And there we go. And there's our city block. Good stuff. Now, our settlers can't actually get here because they're crossing a river. So what we got to do is build a bridge. So let's build a bridge here. No, I don't like that bridge, and I'll tell you why in a second. I guess I do like that bridge. Never mind. So we'll build a bridge right here, and we'll connect that up to the road, because why the hell not? And now our people can pass onto our new settlement. And in fact, I'm going to build even more houses. The more the merrier. That's what I say. There. Good. Okay then. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to put a roadblock right here, and we'll start laying down our services. So put our well over here, and we want a maintenance building so nobody's house falls down, and that should be fine. I mean, it sucks for this house. It's probably going to get a little... its progress is going to be hindered a little bit because of this building right next to it, but that should be okay. So we got a maintenance guy in that, and now we need food. So luckily we got a river. We're on a river, so fishing is totally a thing that we can use here. And I think I will put some fishing villages down. Some fisheries. Down here should work. 2, can we get a third one? No, we can't get a third one in there. Bummer. We can get a couple up here, though. There, that works. I don't really like that. Maybe I'll have them up there later, but that bugs me right now. I usually like to start out with 3 fisheries, though, if I'm going to go fish. whatever. Main point is fisheries still need a granary, so let's build one. And we'll build a road like that. And we want this road to eventually connect up with this place. And I'll put a roadblock right there. And then we want a maintenance guy just so that this place doesn't burn to the ground. And there you go. Alright, now we got some food. We're gonna get some food coming in here. Perfect. And we want to be able to distribute that food to the populace, so the last thing we need is a chauffeur. Cool. And just to get ahead of the curve here, I really like the blue flower trees, so I use the blue flower trees. Let's put some decorations in here so we don't have to do it later. And I'll go with the fountains. Can never go wrong with fountains. And let's go with these little like hedge things. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Excellent. Good stuff. And, you know, just again, to get even more ahead of it, let's put a wash house down so we're ready. And a couple more flower beds. Let's do red flowers this time. There. Looking good, guys. Looking good. And there we go. Now it's looking good. Okie dokie. We're probably gonna need more fish than this. I have the fish sprites look so weird. They're like square fish. I don't really understand. But we're gonna eventually want to get over to the other side of this river here. So let me build a bridge. Looks good. And I'll connect up this road. And just so that maintenance guy doesn't get carried away, I'll put a roadblock there. He got past me, but he won't. He'll figure it out. Come on, man. He'll figure it out eventually. And you know what? What the hell? Actually, you know what? I don't even need to roadblock that. I'm going to delete that roadblock. I think that got it. Yeah, I got some serious not being able to, you know, blind roadblock destroying. That is my skill. Let's get some more food going here. Just to kind of future-proof some stuff. Maybe I'll shut this fishery down so we don't overwork our people. But there you go. Look at the gigantic fish in here that they're like scaling and pulling some weird like smaller fish out of somehow. And then they got these crazy harpoon guys. They're harpooning the fish from the dock. That seems inefficient somehow. Alright, so food is taken care of, and now, again, we need alcohol. Because these people they love their alcohol, I gotta say. So let's go here. Some barley farms. I think 4 was enough for us last time. So let's go with 4. And I think I'll just continue this on, and we'll make a new little kind of... This will be our production area up here. And I want a new maintenance worker here because it's going to be a problem. I can see it. I can see it becoming a problem already. So I'll have that, and then I'll put a roadblock right there and a roadblock right there. So I didn't need to delete that roadblock actually, but whatever. Okay. So this barley should be fine in the future, and let's get some abbeys up and running here. 2 abbeys should do us, and then we'll put a warehouse right over here. So we'll get the booze to transport it over there, and that should be good to go. All right. So we got everything set up. We'll eventually get some alcohol as soon as we get our first barley. Thing. Oh, actually, we're gonna need silk too, so let's go heavy on the barley. I don't mind. Are we running low on employees now? Nope, still got unemployment. Cool. That's always good. Okay. So we got that. You know what? Let's future-proof our houses a little bit, and you know, just in case we get hauntings, let's put an exorcist down here for so we don't get any hauntings later. And then what's the next one? A theater. I think it's a little early for a theater. We don't need a theater yet. That'll get done. Eventually, we're definitely going to want some wheat, but that's not something we need to deal with yet. We got enough fisheries running here that our wheat's not going to be too much of a problem. Bakeries, we don't really need those right now. Yeah, actually, I think we're good to go until we get some more people running around here. Now, what do I want to do next? Let's see. So eventually we're going to need to build some mansions. And for mansions, to get some, you know, high-class folks in here, we need steam. So let me set up our steam infrastructure here. At least get a bridge over there. So we'll need to build some steam, get some automatons. We need some iron, so we'll need to set up mining operations up in this northern area here. So I'll probably have to build another one of these little block settlements. So this will probably be good for an initial population, but we'll need another one to get enough population here for our purposes. Just so our walkers don't go crazy, let's put a roadblock there. And get this road over to the steam pumps. There you go. What's our employment? Okay, we have plenty of workers to spare. 29% unemployment. The farms aren't running yet, so that's understandable, but I think we have a little bit of room to spare here. So what do we want? So actually, basically, after we get alcohol, we're going to need utensils, which means we're going to have to set up mining areas over here to get copper. We could probably trade for copper, but I'd rather just mine it ourselves. So we'll set up a mining town over there to draw some copper. And we do need steam for that. We need steam to power the mining drills. So let's get our steam up and running. So first of all, we need to build a steam extractor on all these little geysers. Or we don't need all of them, but whatever. We might as well just grab them all. I got plenty of money. Oh my god, money. That reminds me. The Emperor wants 2,000 fresh fish in 60 days. Okay. I might have to pass up on that one, actually. I'll get him next time. I'm not going to deliver the fish this time. If I was, I built some more fisheries, but I'm doing something right here, right now. Alright, so we need these, and then we need this steam condenser. And this actually gets the steam into a usable form. So let's put that right there. Yeah. So that's not necessarily good enough here. We want to connect our steam condenser to the steam extractors with these steam pipes. Now, the tutorial was a little bit vague on this point, but it basically said the more pipes that are connected to your steam condenser, like if you connect to all 4 of the entry points for the steam condenser, there's one in every corner, that it's more efficient, so I just connect all 4. Just for the hell of it. So let's connect all these steam pipes up here. Here we go. Looks good. So then we just need a road. Something like this. And we'll put a maintenance dude so that the steam condenser doesn't burn to the ground. Roadblock right there. And we should be good to go. There you go. We will start condensing steam. And last but not least, it's the steam condenser actually makes, you know, it makes actually steam charges, like these packs of steam, like battery packs, kind of. So I'm gonna just make this. So I'm gonna set everything to refuse, and just make this a dedicated kind of steam charge collection facility. And I'm gonna keep all of our steam charges, you know, over there, just so I can organize it and, you know, have an idea of how much steam we have going on here. Let's empty this. So these guys are going to put some steam charges in here, and then they'll immediately bring them back to the other one. The reason I like to do this is just so I can keep an eye on my steam reserves, because if there's steam charges all around the place, it gets crazy, and this thing produces steam way faster than you can possibly use all these charges. So I like to shut this down every once in a while to give us some more workers and some more manpower sometimes. But all that, we'll get to all that later. For now, there you go. We got some steam charges. So everyone's working. Unemployment's at 12% still, so that's good. All right, our buildings are at the next level, and they want a theater. So let's give the people what they want. I'll build a theater right here. So they'll start getting some entertainment. Good stuff. How much fish do we have here? How much did the Emperor ask for? Like 2,000? Is that what the Emperor asked for? I might be able to do it. Screw it, let's give it a shot. I'll try to give the Emperor his fish. Fishery. That could be a problem, that area over there. Maybe just down here, possibly. Yeah, this might be the way to go. Yeah, let's build 3 more there. And I'll have the road come along here. So you want to minimize intersections. This is actually a really good little bend here. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than if I have a straight T intersection right here. Because now the maintenance man will walk down this road, and then he'll continue on his path. There will be no like RNG kind of judging which direction he should take in an intersection. He'll just go straight down this way and then come back, and that's what you want. You want your walkers to have kind of the smoothest path possible with the least amount of intersections. That'll get them good. Granary is what I... Oh my god, I just broke my rule. It's a granary. There you go. That'll be another place to store some fish. It's always good to overdo it on granaries, because sometimes they get full, especially when you have farmers just having a huge influx of barley at these times. It gets a little crazy. But let's see if we can get enough fish for the Emperor while still, feeding ourselves. Alright, we still got some good unemployment rates, which means we have enough time to, build up our next kind of level here. So these guys, I assume they want utensils, and that's right, they want utensils. So let's build our mining colony. So that's an industry, and we have here a mine, and we want a copper mine, because copper is for utensils. So I'll build a mine here. So these are a little finicky. Like, you need a 4-block mining. I didn't have enough fish to make it happen. Bummer. You need 4 blocks of copper to constitute like an actual copper vein. You can't, as far as I know, I can't mine these kind of 2 spots and that 1 spot there. That just doesn't work. So we got 2 main copper veins here. Let's build this road. So they'll start producing copper, and let's build it like this. And I didn't do it. Okay, that's all right. Emperor doesn't eat fish. Whatever. So we'll build a road out like this. Oh my, that's not what I wanted. In fact, let's build a warehouse right here. So this will store all the copper that we need, which is good. And we want a maintenance man, as always, just in case, so buildings don't start just falling over randomly. And then we're starting to mine copper. And these mining things, they have to have steam charges to mine properly. So we need to bring some steam charges over to them. So we need to at least connect up these roads. I'll probably make a shorter path a little later, but for now, let's connect up these roads. So now they can bring steam charges. And I'll put a roadblock here so that maintenance guy doesn't start going way too far out of the way. So now, there you go. These guys, these two people. Actually, that is a transport woman right there. Look at her. Look at her biceps. They're transporting steam over to the mines to start mining the copper. And are we having an employment problem? Yes. 28 more employees needed. Okay. Yeah, the farm started up again this year, so it's causing us problems. Are we running low on booze? No, it's not pretty enough. So I think what I might do, because I'm definitely going to need a lot more workers now, is I'm going to build a second city block up here somewhere. And I'll figure that out in just a second. And then I think what I'm going to do is build my bourgeoisie nobleman area right over here. I think that'll work. In the meantime, though, I'd like to build a slightly shorter path between the steam pipes and these guys. So it would be nice if I could get a bridge. Yeah, let's get the bridge there. And we'll just make a path that comes right down here. There. And I'll build a roadblock right here so the maintenance man doesn't start flipping out. And now, once I connect up this road... There. Now these steam people will be able to just go straight from here, bam, straight up and over. So that'll be a little more efficient, so they don't have to walk all the way through town every time they need to deliver some steam charges. That'll be good. Okay. It's all looking good. So now that we're here, I think it's probably worthwhile to build our next little mining town. 3,000 units of fish. What the hell, man? Who has that? Who has that kind of fish laying around? It's crazy. How many fish do we have? Oh, we do have 3,000 units of fish. Let's keep that. Keep that fish. Keep all those fish. So the next time, I don't know how to deliver to the Emperor right off the bat. The only way I've really found out how to deliver things to the Emperor is to maybe it's like, oh, I don't have a town. Oh my, that's what I forgot. I feel like I had this realization earlier, but I need a tax collector. Let's do that. That's important. Otherwise, we're just hemorrhaging money. Let's burn down this man's house, and I'll put a tax collector there. Sorry, buddy. The government needs your house. And just so that they're a little happier, let's build some flower beds. There. Now it's all pretty. And let's build some flower beds behind these people too. Everybody likes flower beds. Is it still not pretty enough for you? No, that's fine. Okay. Tax collector, and along with the tax collector, I actually need this building. I need my mansion. Where do I want this? It would kind of be cool if it was in the noble quarter, obviously. But maybe I'll move it later. I'll just build it over here for now. It needs to have access to, now that I think about it, it needs to have access to a maintenance man. So I'm just going to put it right here. This is temporary location for the government. It will be moved. Once we build the rich quarter, it'll be moved there. How many? Holy shit, we have so many fish. Oh my god, we have way more than enough fish. So let's just allow the people to eat again. we have more fish than I could possibly know what to do with. Okay. Oh crap. I forgot to refuse steam charges on that place over there. I told you, they make steam charges like nobody's business. In fact, I have so many steam charges right now, I'm just going to shut down this the steam condenser for a while. We just don't need the steam charges. There's just too much. But we do have some copper coming in finally. That's excellent. So let's get our utensil production up and running. And I think this should be sufficient for that. Yeah, that looks good. Good stuff. Okay. Cool. So now we're turning out utensils. Good stuff. You know, what do we got here? A little bit of unemployment. Is it farm season? No. Yeah, let's build another town block. I've been saying we're going to do that for a while, but let's do it. So, let's go up here. We want... I want to go down, actually. So we'll go 6, then we'll go across. That'll give enough room for houses over here. And then we want some houses. Oops. Let's go 5. Like that. Leave 3 spaces for the shop. And then 5 like that. Perfect. Excellent. And we want roadblocks. Right there. Good. So a couple more houses here. And we're good to go. Ah, that's not what I wanted. There. I like having the kind of an extended flower bed over here. That's just gives us a little extra room to maneuver. Yeah, what the hell? We'll build that. And we'll build some houses over here. Good. Build a house there. Good. And let's lay down some services here. So we want well. There you go. We want a wash house. And we want a maintenance man. And, oh, we're going to pay the tribute. Hey, I actually gave the Emperor something he asked for. Look at that. I'm going to actually delete these houses because it's room for more services. And let's build a shop. Great. So eventually the shop's going to get enough food and everything will be good to go here. So our walkers are caged in properly. Great. Let us decorate this place just for future-proofing. For a little future-proofing. You know, I always like to have a fountain here. And let's go with the lamps this time. There you go. Good. And, you know, it's even more future-proofing. Let's have an exorcist. Let's put a tax collector. It's another service needing theater. There you go. These people are gonna expand so fast they won't know what to do with themselves. All right. Still need utensils. That's okay. Our utensil production should. There you go. We got a couple utensils right here. Actually, they're already coming in. Utensils are already happening. How are you doing with raw materials? That looks pretty good. All right. So our unemployment is going to go back up now. So let's start our iron mines. So we want iron mines, and we're going to need this to get our nobles. For our nobles, because our nobles, they need automatons to help serve them and all their needs. So that requires us to get some iron extracted here, because automatons are cool. They need iron. I don't want that road, actually. Where did I build it? There we go. So this little sliver should be enough to hit that building there with maintenance, and now the maintenance guy will have to come up here and grab this building too. So it builds in a little bit of inefficiency into his route, but it won't be too bad. In fact, just to kind of try to help it along a little bit, I'm going to put a roadblock right there so that he doesn't waste time kind of going in this direction. We don't need him to go that way. So now we're going to get to iron. I really wish we would let's empty this. I might need to build another warehouse over here somewhere. The unemployment rate is very high. Well, I have a solution for that, and that is let's get some more food production. Let's make some bread, shall we? Bread. These little roadways are suboptimal at best, unfortunately. And just to try to compensate a little bit for that, I'm going to build another maintenance person right here, because there's going to be a problem with them getting down these little forks. I can see it coming. So to make bread, we want to get our flour production up and running. And then we want a couple bakeries. There you go. Now, I think I can build some more flour, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. I think it should be good. And we have a huge surplus of barley, so I'm going to make another abbey. We did just, double our population, basically, so we're going to need more beer here. For sure. And we got plenty of barley to go around. Alright. Good stuff. Still unemployment very high, huh? 33%. Wow. Alright, we've got some iron there. So what we're going to need in the future is a blast furnace. And this makes steel from that iron. So let me put a blast furnace down here. Yep, that works. And I believe we only need one blast furnace per 2 automata factories. So I think we'll have more than enough steel production going on here. Yeah, that should be just fine. I want to build another warehouse too. Yeah, that works. Right there, buddy. And you know what? Just to make sure that we hit this well. No, stop putting steam there. Empty it. Everyone's moving steam over this one now. These steam charges, I'm telling you, that's why I always set one to just be exclusively steam charges, because the steam charges will infect every single one of your warehouses, I can guarantee it. Your warehouse will just fill with steam charges faster than you can friggin' use the stuff. Maybe one more abbey, possibly, is what we need. I'm not sure. Alright, well, I don't want to make these episodes too long. I think this level can easily be upwards of an hour. So what I think I'm going to do is put a cut right here. And thank you all so much for watching this part of it. And my name's Euphorya. And if you like the video, go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to see more from me, then go ahead and subscribe. And the Emperor is very happy with what we did. That's a great note to put a cut in on. So I'll see you guys next time in part 2, where we make some automata and start getting some nobles in here. See you all next time.